Coco Gauff sounds the alarm after Miami Open scare. We need faster response. It was supposed to be a statement win for Coco Gauff, and on paper, it was. A hard-fought 6-4, 3-6, 6-2 victory over Sorana Cîrstea sent the young American star into the quarterfinals of the Miami Open for the first time at Hard Rock Stadium. But what unfolded in the stands during that match turned a routine tournament moment into a serious conversation about fan safety, and left Gauff visibly concerned. A match interrupted by fear, the tension peaked in the deciding set. With Cîrstea serving at 0-3, chaos erupted in the crowd. A fan had collapsed. Chair umpire Jennifer Zhang reacted instantly, halting play as spectators shouted for help. Within seconds, the focus shifted from tennis to something far more important. Zhang rushed off her chair, calling into her walkie-talkie for urgent assistance. Tournament director James Blake stood nearby as the situation unfolded. Yet, despite the urgency, help didn't arrive as quickly as expected, and that's what didn't sit right with Gauff. Gauff speaks out. It felt too long after the match. Gauff didn't hold back. While relieved the fan was ultimately okay, she questioned the response time of the medical team. "I want a bit faster medical team response. It felt like it was like 10 minutes and no one actually came. My physio was the one over there." From her vantage point on court, the situation looked alarming. It looked like she wasn't moving. I was a little bit worried. Eventually, it was confirmed the fan had fainted after a leg issue and shock. The crowd's applause later signaled relief, but the delay left a lasting impression. Players step in when officials lag in, a moment that showed the human side of sport. Players and staff didn't just stand by. Gauff handed over drinks through a ball boy. Her physio rushed to assist Zhang, brought towels and water herself. Even commentator Miles McLagan noted the unusual scene. Players and their teams stepping into roles typically handled by medical professionals. That IT became a collective effort. One that worked but raised a key question. Should it have come to that? Ice-cold focus after a heated pause. Despite the disruption, Gauff showed maturity beyond her years. After a lengthy delay, both players tried to stay warm. Shadow swings, light movement, anything to maintain rhythm. When play resumed, Cîrstea briefly found momentum, holding serve. But Gauff quickly shut the door. She broke back almost immediately and powered through to seal the win, proving her mental strength remains one of her biggest weapons. A growing concern in tennis, this isn't an isolated incident. It's part of a troubling pattern at Wimbledon last year. Extreme heat caused multiple fans to faint during a semi-final clash between Carlos Alcaraz and Taylor Fritz. Temperatures soared, and medical teams had to intervene multiple times. Similar scenes have played out at other tournaments, including the Queen's Club Championships, highlighting a growing issue. Backhand index pointing right, fan safety is becoming as critical as player safety. The bigger picture, a wake-up call. Gauff's comments weren't just criticism. They were a wake-up call. Tennis has evolved rapidly in terms of technology, broadcasting, and athlete care. But incidents like this expose gaps in one crucial area: emergency response for spectators. With rising temperatures, packed stadiums, and intense match environments, tournaments may need to rethink faster medical deployment systems, better crowd monitoring, heat management strategies. More than just a win in the end, Gauff advanced. The scoreboard will show another victory, another step toward a title. But what fans will remember is something else entirely. A young star pausing mid-match, not for herself, but for someone in the stands. Then speaking up when it mattered. Because sometimes the most important moments in sports don't happen between the lines. They happen beyond them. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe for more.